This evening we will be missing Councillor Beauregard. He's unavailable this evening. So at this time, if I can call on staff to play our national anthem, please.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of its command, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious.
Okay, so we're back in action, and as I said earlier, we have our check presentations for our granting to our nonprofits within the municipality and those that actually provide services for the citizens of Port Colborne. So it's my pleasure to introduce our Grant Policy Committee. We have our citizen member, Chair B. Kenny is here. Councillor Aquilina and Hoyle sit on the committee. And our public representative also is Brenda Hames, who is unfortunate she can't join us this evening. And I also sit on this committee. The Grant Committee meets twice a year to award funding to local nonprofit groups and organizations based on the applications they submit. The deadline for applications in the first two rounds was January 31st for this current year of 2023. The committee met February 9th to discuss the merits of the applications. Grants were allocated to 10 community groups and organizations. The committee is pleased to present checks to representatives of the groups. So at this time, I'm going to call upon our chair, B. Kenny, to present to Women's Place, which was recently rebranded and changed its name to Birchway Niagara. B, come on up.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. It's always a pleasure to give money away and give money back to the community where it belongs. So it's my pleasure to have, I think it's Amanda Bratt. Is that Amanda? Yes. So Amanda, I know you'd like to say a few words about your Women's Place. Women's Place is a great place. It's changed its name, but the service it gives to the citizens has not changed. It's never failed, and it's always been one of my very favorite since I've been on this committee. So I'm just going to hand you that check. And
thank you so much.
Okay.
I thought I would sport the new logo. Yes, so formerly Women's Place, now Birchway Niagara, a more inclusive name as we hope to reach more people and help them build lives free from abuse.
Great, thank you, welcome back. And again, congratulations to all our grant recipients this evening. And I do thank my fellow committee members and Chair Kenny for doing such a great job with the first round. Again, we'll be meeting in July for the second allocation, and the deadline for that application for community groups is June 30th. So please go on to the City of Port Colborne website, cityofportcolborne.ca, under the granting program. Please read the rules and regulations with regards to applying and get your application in. And we look to have as many in the fall as we did this spring with regards to our community groups. And we just really thank them for all the work they do on behalf of our citizens. Our next presentation, we'll have Mary Murray come forward with the 2022 Workplace Survey Results Overview for the City of Port Colborne. Mary's going to go to the podium. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you. So for those of you that are new to council, this is a survey we do every 2 years. We've been doing it since 2016, I believe. So this is the second time that I have participated in this survey. So why is it important for us to do this survey? We want to make sure that we have strong employee engagement. Strong employee engagement leads to greater employee retention, a deeper commitment to the work of the organization, higher productivity, and happy employees. We're committed to fostering a healthy, safe, well-equipped, and productive work environment that positions the City of Port Colborne as an employer of choice able to provide an exceptional small-town experience in a big way. So the questions in the survey have a 5-point scale that employees can answer. Favorable responses would be a 4 or a 5, which are strongly agree or agree. A 3 is a neutral response. And an unfavorable response would be a 2 or a 1, which are disagree or strongly disagree. This survey, we had the highest participation to date out of every year that we've done this survey. We had 150 responses, so a 75% response rate. The survey is sent to all of our full-time, part-time, seasonal, and active volunteers. So this is great. This is definitely the best response that we've had, and that's what we want to see. The survey focuses on some key areas, the first of which is the City of Port Colborne, and the questions center around our mission and values, pride in the city, and morale. The next series of questions focus on the leadership, so your divisional leadership, your director, and the senior management team. Then council, and those questions focus on respect, the chain of command, and staff contact with council. And then communication, those questions focus on communication across the city, within your department, and with your supervisor. Training and development, those questions focus on your job performance, the availability of training opportunities, on the workload distribution, problem solving amongst your team, respect, and working as a team. Our people practices, which is our policies and procedures, your pay and benefit, and human resources. And then personal satisfaction, health, and wellness. And those questions focus on your work-life balance, your working relationships, and again, morale. A total of 90 questions were asked on the survey. A score above 3 generally indicates overall satisfaction. Overall, 73.3% of the responses to each question were between a 4 and a 5. 26.3% of the responses were between a 3 and a 4. The areas which were our top scoring were positive supervisory relationships, a strong sense of satisfaction and a feeling of success and pride in the workplace, understanding of your job duties, health and safety, understanding how your job affects others, and human resources. Those were above 3.0, which generally indicates that overall satisfaction is high, and that's an improvement from all of our other surveys. Overall, in terms of satisfaction, these are the department's rankings. The CIO's office came in the highest with a 4.56. Corporate services was second with 4.33. Community and safety enforcement was third with 4.28, followed by museum and culture with 4.14. then the library at 4.08, Public Works at 4.08, and Planning and Legislative Services at 4.07. No department scored less than a 4, which is fantastic, and that indicates that overall staff are satisfied. The greatest increases were seen in the CIO's office in corporate services. Some of the comments on the survey were that we have a healthy and positive culture. There's a lot of commitment to excellence and continuous improvement, much pride in working for the city. Customer service is at the heart of staff's day-to-day interactions. Great team, strong leadership and management, a very strong group of corporate leadership members at the city that understand the direction and get things done effectively. A strong HR team that has just started having more presence in public works. Please keep it up. Professional, authentic, and caring staff. A comment that part-time staff are not always invited to meetings and can take time for information to filter down to them. Communication overall has improved. Excellent support with training and education, and accomplishments have been recognized. The last time we did this survey, we asked a series of questions around recognition in the workplace. We took that information and we've implemented various programs since then to try and increase recognition amongst our staff. Comments, really great to see, work with amazing people who are always willing to help. A lot of effort from leadership to break down silos and increase cross-divisional collaboration. HR has worked hard to improve things and has done a great job. Inflation has increased, wish my pay would increase more. Increase some benefit coverages. Working for the city is incredible. Flex time, work from home, respect, trust, health and wellness are respected. Implement a mentoring program for those to develop into future leaders. Some of our planned action steps based on this information is working to improve that cross-departmental communication more and understanding of what everybody does in the city. Some of the things that we're considering are job shadowing programs, continuing with our quarterly town hall meetings. We have new employee and seasoned sailor videos available on the bridge to help introduce our staff in the work that they do. If you haven't seen them, check them out, they're phenomenal. We're going to finish our joint job evaluation process with CUPE to ensure all of those jobs are placed in the proper pay bands. We're going to continue to implement programs and policies to promote a positive workplace culture. We've made some minor improvements to our non-union benefit package this year, and we'll be looking at our CUPE benefits in 2025 when we go into collective bargaining. We're going to continue to benchmark comparator groups to ensure appropriate staffing levels. We're going to create metrics for each department to drive efficiency and action planning. We're going to look at the creation of a job shadowing and also mentoring programs, and then create action plans for each director to address areas where their scores could improve. And that is it.
Great, Mary, thank you very much. Council, any questions? Wow, that's really efficient. Sorry, Council.